I talked to a group of fishermen there, and they were saying how bad the government school was in their village. And they were all talking about their children not learning anything. This one fisherman, he went to the school to complain. You know, he was so concerned about his daughter's education. And you can see the scene. The teachers in the government school saw the dirty, illiterate, smelly fisherman coming. They called the police and had him arrested. And he was then put in prison, had to get bail from the community to help him out. That shows two things. One is the dissatisfaction with the government schools, where the parents feel their children are abandoned, and the second is the teachers' disdain for the poor. In the government schools there's a social distance. And so why do the parents send their children to the private school? One is the private schools are in the communities, they're run by the communities themselves. The teachers are from the communities, there's no social distance. Absenteeism is really high, and my data shows it, but so many other people's data shows it. It's not unknown in these countries. The data from different parts of the world, India for example, showed that only in 50% of the time that teachers should have been teaching are they actually teaching. I mean, we made a film for the BBC in Lagos, Nigeria, and we've been filming in the slums in the private schools, and there's pretty energetic teaching going on. I'm not saying it's perfect, there's a lot that can be improved, but there's good stuff going on in these schools. And then we got permission to go to the government school, the public school on the outskirts of the slum. The very first classroom we went into, the teacher was fast asleep at his desk, and the children were teaching themselves. It must be something to do with accountability. In many of these countries, and you pay a bribe to become a teacher, because it's a government job, you've got security, job for life, and a good pension, and you don't have to turn up, or not turn up all the time. So again, this is now a fisherman in Ghana. He told me this, that so he runs a fishing boat. Okay, so he knows what it's like to have a little private enterprise, a fishing boat where he employs 4 or 5 other people going out to sea. And he also sees the public school that's next to his house, as it happens, and he sends his daughter to the private school. And he told me the reason why the private school is better than the government school is because if a teacher doesn't turn up, he will be sacked, he will be fired in the private school. He was aware that's what he would do to his crew. He was aware that's how you keep standards of fishing high. He knew that was how you keep standards in schools high, and he was aware with crystal clarity in the public school next to his house, the teachers turned up late, they left early, if they come at all, and the children play. But the system is corrupt. The system is not working. And that's why, this great thing to celebrate, the poor are not acquiescing in that mediocrity. They're doing something about it. Now these schools, they're not brilliant. Of course they can be improved, but they are better than the government alternative. Now, without a doubt. No one doubts that now.